Guys, I am back with another reaction. I just heard about this new trailer for Days Gone. It's an alternate playthrough. And my little earpiece came out. But, anyways, we're going to get started. And I'm sorry for the late delays of the videos. I've been busy with work and everything. So, yeah. But, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Hello, I'm John Garvin, the writer and director, and I'm here with...
Sam Witwer. I play Deacon St. John in Days Gone.
Yeah, and we're here to talk about the alternate path demo. So we did 2 demos for E3 this year. One you guys saw at the media showcase.
Interesting. I know
and this one we showed behind closed doors on the floor at E3. And so for the first time, we're releasing it online so that everybody can kind of take a look at it. And I thought I'd just talk a little bit about, what the differences are, and just kind of just show you what we were trying to accomplish this year.
I know there's some difference.
Yeah, I mean, the most obvious difference so far is the last one was nighttime during the rain, and this is daytime during the snow.
Yeah, and it's not just cosmetic, and I think that's one of the things we really wanted to emphasize, because this time we're showing sort of a day in the life of Deacon. You see he's on the drifter bike here. We wanted to show a little more of the bike riding and how the weather can kind of impact.
It's still good either way.
Mechanic, right? You see him kind of slipping and sliding around a little bit.
The handles
and the wolves.
That's really interesting. Now, there were wolves there last time, John, and these wolves would pursue you down this road, and then Deacon had to turn his back, shoot a wolf, and he got clotheslined right up there.
Yeah, exactly. So this time you see that he wasn't being chased by the wolves. That's a dynamic event that can that can happen or not. It just depends on when you're playing the game.
Interesting.
And this time Deacon saw the ambush and he was able to avoid it. So he kind of comes up and around and behind them.
So does weather impacts whether these creatures show up or not in daytime and nighttime, all that stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. So especially the freakers, they come out. They're mostly nocturnal, but they will come out as the weather gets colder. They become stronger in the cold.
Right.
And so that will, again, kind of change up the way the game plays.
That's very, very...
Yep, that's what allowed him in the third.
You decided to do this as a demo to show 2 completely different iterations on the same exact mission in the game.
Yes, exactly. So
this is gonna be
wanted to
awesome.
have, the job is basically the same. Deacon hears that his buddy's
I wonder
rides
if
out to save his life.
give a release date in
as you can see here, this is a completely different experience from what we showed in the first demo. The first one, Deacon gets clotheslined, and it sounded very painful, by the way.
Speaking of painful, okay, so the combat in this game is fairly brutal.
Yes,
you want to talk about that?
Well, we just wanted to make it as as realistic as possible. So we're not holding back on that.
The type of brutality in this game
and Sam's done most of his own stunt work for this. And I can tell you that when we're on the performance stage and we're capturing that stuff, we just try to keep it real, right?
Right. Well, there was sort of a decision made at some point. I've been on the project for 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah, I think 3 years.
And so early on, I think there was a more, what were we? It was more Kurt Russell and sort of a two-fisted thing, and then it turned into, hey, let's take this quite seriously, and what that required is.
Ooh,
taking the combat stuff and showing the horror and violence that happens and it were this type of circumstance to take place. I mean, realism, weirdly enough, is the thing we keep going back to when it comes to not just the stunts, but also the performance style. I think,
I'm so excited for this game,
it's
seriously.
very important that it doesn't seem like a bunch of actors.
This game looks freaking awesome.
Saying lines.
There's actually a zombie
we wanted the world to sort of reflect that as well. So you saw
I will enjoy.
Deacon broke into that
emergency vehicle.
What's this?
Found some supplies. So this is what we're calling our survival vision. So you saw that earlier when he was looking at Manny's bike on the ground.
Yeah. Is that wolves?
It's just kind of a way of seeing tracks in the world and sort of imagining what might happen.
And
here, I just want to point out that you're seeing this part of the demo, that there are freakers there. There weren't there before because it wasn't snowing. It was, and it was getting lighter out. It wasn't getting darker like it is. And so, it changes up the way you can play through the level.
And what is this?
We call this the meat wall.
The meat wall.
Yeah, it's not just there, to make the guys who put them up to seem evil. They're there for a purpose because, again, freakers are living.
I think that scene was still there.
That's their primary thing.
I think that scene was still there.
And so you hang these dead freakers up. And any freaker, rather than coming into their camp like you see here, they would actually
stop and snack.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with this freaker that they've hung upside down. There's a bear trap underneath.
Yeah, I do remember there's a bear trap. Yeah.
Use that because the freaker will come, be attracted to the meat, and then hit that trap.
Interesting.
Another thing you just saw, by the way, is that tin can.
The tin can trap that he
that's an alarm that the Marauders will put up, and this is again some of the things that Marauder camps just do, and you find these Marauder camps.
Okay, now I do remember this. But
Traps
that
like
was
that.
a little bit changed. I remember
You're
he
paying
hit it
attention,
and then somebody heard it.
because in the first demo,
Then he
Deacon
got the
didn't
he
avoid
got
it, and
the
he
bear
set off
trap
that alarm.
previously, and then
Right
he
now,
threw a
now
rock
this is the
like he's
same
doing
tactic
now.
he used last time. Throws the
So
rock
that's-
to get
that
someone
same-
to
this same scenario right
lure,
here
lure
is
him over
the
and
same.
have step in the bear trap. But this one plays out a little bit differently than last time. One of the things that struck me, and we've talked about this obviously as we've shot, but there's an effort of the other Marauders to get this guy to shut up, and he won't.
Yeah, and so in the first demo, Deacon's heading on down the trail, and you can hear that happening behind him.
Right.
And this time we're showing what happened. So, he's watching everybody react
now
to
they're
this poor
showing
guy
what
trapped
happens,
in
okay.
in that bear trap, and she just is like, shut up, shut up, shut up, and then just loses it and shoots the guy.
Right.
And of course, in the meantime, Deacon, is crafting a Molotov and just takes them all out.
Right. Oh boy, that's good. Ow.
Dang.
So again, it's like in the previous demo, Deacon would have gone off to the trail down to
And
the
he's
right.
going another
This time,
route.
He's going to head this way. He follows the tracks, and comes under
Now-
a sniper attack.
Now let me ask you something about the survival. Okay, there's a sniper attack coming, but the survival vision is, if you don't say upgrade your survival vision, can you miss clues? I mean, are there things that you would get if you upgraded your survival vision
Yes.
that would help you complete the mission better?
Exactly, and
That's
you
very
have to- you have a
interesting.
whole
That's
skill
very
tree,
interesting
and it's
that
all tied to
they're
experience
taking that route with that.
you can earn as
because
you're just playing through the game.
when you
and then
upgrade something,
upgrade
it doesn't
happening
affect
here?
the
We had a
outcome
freaker tied
of
to a
like
tree.
the path.
Yeah, so this is
that
another
you're trying
type
to go
of trap
to
that
in,
Marauders will set. They will set,
certain
they will
game.
basically chain freakers.
So that's very interesting.
To the perimeter of their
That's
camps.
going
They
to be
use them as
very
kind of an
interesting. I
alarm
gotta make
system.
sure to upgrade
And then
each
that,
time.
you saw that Marauder there. He was just tormenting the poor freaker, and then so Deacon kind of takes advantage of that.
Well, and you think for a moment that Deacon is the guy. He's sort of helping the freaker by getting the guy that taunted him. Is like, no, and then he's going to take the freaker out right afterward.
Exactly.
And this is a bit of
And I
silent
wonder if
sniping
Deacon's
using the
like
crossbow.
character
Yeah, so this
is
whole
like
sequence
if
at
he
the
was
end
like
plays
a
out
good
very
guy
differently.
like
In the first demo, you saw
before
Deacon
the
use a
incident
swarm,
happened, and then
weaponized a
like
swarm.
now he's just this
lured them into
guy
the
who
camp,
doesn't
and then they
care
kinda did the work
whether
for
he
him.
dies
There's
or
no
not.
swarm in
He
this
just wants to kill.
So the
just to
player
kill.
really has to go in and use what we're calling our strategic sandbox combat, and that's just stealth mechanics and setting and using traps.
I want to get better at
Arsenal
stuff, so this
weapons.
will help me.
There's
This
a
is
variety
going
of
to help me
weapons
a
that
whole
Deacon's
lot.
going to use through this, including the crossbow. He crafts his own
Nice
bullets.
crossbow.
He's got
Oh
to
my
figure out
God.
how to get up to Manny, just using his combat skills
Right.
instead of doing it strategically.
So straighten me out. Those bonfires, were those there in the previous demo?
No, they weren't, right? So that's another big difference is that if you
No, they
come here
weren't.
during the
Okay, that's
day,
right. Yeah, because
like
it was daytime
in
and
the showcase demo, there was like kind of a fight club thing going on.
Right,
They were punching
must
each
be
other,
a
and everybody
sound-
was just sort
is
of
that
getting
a
into it. Nobody's
silencer?
really paying
Yeah,
attention to what's
it-
going
on
on.
some rifle?
And
Is
now
it-
it's
is that
getting
you-
dark and
is
it's
it
cold out, so
even a
they built
silencer
these
on a sniper
bonfires.
rifle?
So, and again, it's not just a cosmetic change in the way the
Well, it's cold, right?
Yeah, it's because it's
they
cold.
have to build some.
So
bonfires,
it
yeah.
changes the way the
Oh, shit, you got caught,
Marauders
you got caught.
behave in the level.
Well, that's very. Again, this is part of the reason why I love that you did this as a demo, because the behavior of all of these things, not just the freakers, but the Marauders, everything.
Ooh,
there's a logic
nice
to
shot.
it. You can track why they're doing the things that they're doing.
Yeah,
and use
yeah,
to
I remember
manage
that. Yeah, I
in the
don't remember
gameplay.
that.
That's-
This was
that's
a
kinda
whole
what I
different
like
scenario
about this
because
so much.
the
And that's really what we wanted to showcase this year, is that
the previous one
It's an open world game.
was where
And
he blew off
everything
the,
you see around here, and again, we're only
the
playing this two
door,
different ways.
all the
You saw that
that
waterfall
came in,
way
so
up
it
there
just
off in the distance. There's a
killing everybody
bridge
else.
that goes
Now
in
they're
front of
doing
that.
a
If you had a
different
sniper
style,
rifle and enough ammunition,
where you have
you could have
to,
driven
like,
your bike
use
all the
stealth
way up there. There's
a
trails
lot
that
in
go all
this
the way
game,
up
which
there,
I do
and you
love.
could have used your
'Cause
sniper
I'm not
rifle
very
to
good at
take out
stealth
this
at all.
entire camp because it would
I
have
need-
taken
I
them
need
a
to get
while to
better at
figure out
it.
where the shots were coming from and to get to.
And
So
tell you what,
that's
it's
a different way to
actually
play. There's
improving
another
a
way to
whole
play, by
lot
the
than
way,
the
where
previous.
you could have just
God,
stealth
I
in
sucked
through the
so bad
entire camp
before.
if you had the skills to do it. And you could have just taken everybody out silently, or almost everybody.
That is true,
And then
yeah.
you could have gotten up to where
that
Manny's
a
being
wolf?
held using a different route, and just stealth killed that guy. There's no reason.
Oh, no,
to
it's
have to
people,
come in and
okay,
run a
wow,
gun
okay.
like Deacon is doing here.
Hey, how scarce is ammunition? Because I see him switching from a bunch of weapons.
I
And
did notice that
when
he
we
is switching weapons a
saw
lot.
this demo when I came in and saw 83. One of the things that I really enjoyed was I was sitting next to you, and the driver was playing the game. And at some point, I saw you shift in your chair, and you leaned forward, and I heard you say, "Oh man, uh-oh." And I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on?" He's like, "He's gonna get killed." I'm like, "Whoa, oh!" And I leaned forward. I was like, "Oh, I guess there's some real danger." And one of the things was that he was running out of ammunition, and he was trying to go pick up ammo from the dead.
He was looking for
Marauders,
ammo,
but he was under fire.
So when we were at E3, we had a whole team with us, and everybody played it slightly differently. So it just shows you that it's not scripted at all.
Yeah. And then this Rager bear.
I love that.
Yeah, the infected bear.
The infected bear.
Oh, geez. Let me see what...
Yeah. That's not what you want to see.
Well, we thought that would be a good way to end the demo, is to show that it's just one for Deacon's life. It's just one.
Oh,
darn
good.
thing
They didn't kill the guy off. Ooh,
right? You're going to save
Jesus.
your buddy. You get clotheslined. You get attacked by wolves, or you think you're finally done. You rescued you've gone through all this stuff, and then suddenly, Rager bear.
So I want to see how this
Well,
is different.
as you said to me, it's not just about exploring an open world as it is the open world coming after you, the open world seeking you out, trying to...
Yeah, exactly. That's our tagline. In Days Gone, you don't have to go seeking out trouble. The world comes for you.
Trouble is looking for you.
All right, Sam, thanks a lot.
Thanks, John.
It's been fun. And I hope you guys enjoy the demo, and we'll talk more about it soon.
Days Gone. This game is going to be good. This game is going to be good. I'm so getting this game in development for the PS4 system. That was freaking awesome. You know what? They already got my money for this, honestly, because this is a different type of unique turn on this game, and I really loved everything about this. Even the original version and the alternate version were both terrific. So yeah, honestly, they get my money's worth when it comes out. Whenever it does come out, it may come out maybe next year or later in December. I'm thinking next year probably. But anyways, y'all. So thank you so much for watching this reaction for the Days Gone alternate ending trailer reaction. If you do like the video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with all your friends. And please leave a comment below and tell me what other videos or games or movies you want me to react to, so I can literally upload it and give you all the content that you need. So other than that, you guys take care. Thank you so much for watching. One love. Peace, guys.